Hello again, Drew from Wylies Outdoor World. Thanks very much for joining us on our YouTube channel. If you're unfamiliar with Wylies Outdoor World, we're a bushcraft retailer based in Leven in Fife, which is on the east coast of Scotland. And in today's video, I'm just going to be answering a question from one of our Facebook group members, a guy called Tim, who's been asking about a wind and waterproof outer shell for the winter, and it just so happens that I've got something that kind of fits his budget and some of his requirements. So I thought I'll pop on, do a very quick video, walk through some of the features for you. I'm just using my phone right now, so apologies if the quality isn't great. I'm just out walking the dog, and I thought it was a perfect opportunity just to try and do a quick video for you, Tim. Okay, so in this video, we're going to be having a look at the Kombat UK Patriot Jacket. Stay with us. The Kombat UK Patriot Jacket, I'm wearing this one in BTP, but it does come in quite a varied range of colours these days. At the time when I first bought this, it was the only colour that was available, so I decided to take it. I really don't mind a little bit of BTP from time to time, but they're available in black, olive green, coyote, black BTP, gunmetal grey rather, and a couple of other colours as well. Now, I've had this jacket for probably close to about 4 years. So I'll give you a little twirl. Now, it's really quite difficult for me to show you all the features in this video just because of the way things are set up, but I'm going to come a little bit closer. Now, it's a soft shell jacket, quite decent pouches on the outside. Obviously you can see it's got a patch there. It's got clasps around the wrist, so you can really kind of tighten them up if you wish. Same on the other side. And on the right hand side here, there's a great little pouch. This is where I normally keep my keys when I'm out. Just zip them up. And as you could probably see, obviously, it's got a hood as well, which is a very good hood. Now, if you give me just a second to I'll move the camera. Move the camera back up. Now, I've got the microphone here, and I'm really sorry for just knocking it. But this closes up really well, and I can tighten this in as much as I need. So when the weather's bad and it's lashing it down, I can really kind of, enclose my face at the same time, which really works well for me. It's got no padding itself. I'm going to move you back down just a little bit again, and I'm really sorry, like I've said before, for the quality of this video. Just an unplanned video. It's got two really large pockets here. Now, this is normally where I would say keep my phone or something. And on the underarm, and now I don't know if the camera can see this, I'll come up just a little bit again so you can. There you go. It's got zips under here for ventilation, which really do make a difference. Quality wise, let's take you back up here again a little bit so you can at least see my face while I'm talking to you. Quality wise, for the price, it's a relatively cheap jacket. It comes in around £40, £45 if I remember right. For the money, I've had a lot of use out of this. At the time, I was looking for a wind and waterproof outer shell to wear with some of the heavier layers that you can see me wearing here, which I'll show you in just a second. But I didn't want to spend a lot of money at the time. I just started selling a lot of Kombat UK stuff. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that if we're stocking something, I'm testing it. So for a long time, Kombat UK clothing was absolutely fine. It's cheap, it's cheerful, and it's really quite good quality for the price tag. Now, there's going to be a lot of people in the comments below that are going to say Kombat UK is a rubbish brand, etc. What I will say, and this is me being honest, Kombat UK are importers of products rather than designers of products. Now, I've got a lot of other brands, the likes of Keeler, Snugpack, etc, etc, and they design their own clothing. Now, the difference with Kombat UK is they import. So they'll import from, say, 15, 20, 100. It doesn't really matter. The point being that they're picking products that they like and sticking their name on it. That's essentially what they're doing. Now, depending on where those products come from, depends on how good they are. I've tested a lot of Kombat UK products over the last 4 years on my own travels, 3, 4, sometimes even 5 nights a week, depending on how keen I am to get out. And some of them have been great value for money. For the price tag, good quality products that haven't failed me yet, and I've been using them all along. Other things I've tried, especially at the lower end of the price bracket, you get what you pay for. It's really, I don't want to say anything bad, but at the same time I want to be objective and be honest at the same time. Now, this jacket is one of the things that I'll quite happily recommend in its price bracket all day long. I'm going to unzip this a little bit. Now, excuse the microphone noise, just while I move this microphone. And I'm going to stick this on my fleece so I can actually take this jacket off. I'm going to show you the inside of the jacket. In fact, I'll show you the hood first. Now, as you can see, I'm standing on train tracks here, so please excuse me. As you can see, all the lines are tapered. It doesn't have any inside insulation. Okay. Now, if you remember me mentioning about the hood, that's the pull ties, so you can really kind of get that hood in there. Now, when it comes to cheap clothing, in my own experience, one thing that's always cheaped out on, just checking, making sure the dog hadn't disappeared there. One thing that's often cheaped out on is the stitching quality. Now, you know, if you've ever bought a product and you have a look at it and you go, bloody hell, that's, you know, the stitching's all raggedy and everything else. I'm going to see if I can come up really close. Now, I hope you can see that in the camera without me adjusting the focus, because I'm just on my mobile. I've never had, excuse me, I'm sliding off the rock here. No, I haven't really kind of had a right good look at this. Now, I've been camping using this 3-4 nights a week for years, and it's been a jacket that served me well. Now, there certainly is better jackets out there on the market, but what we're talking about in this particular video is a great wind and waterproof outer shell that doesn't break the bank. And that's where this jacket, in my opinion, really kind of comes into its own. It's got the drawstring on the underside, which is actually one thing I forgot to mention. You see it there. And I'm trying to give you a reasonably good close-up look. Now, bearing in mind that this has been used so many times, I'm just going to stick it down to the side there so I can speak to you. It's been used so many times, and if you look behind me, you know, this kind of brush and foliage is what I'm going through on a regular basis, especially at night. So I'm walking through brush and I've had brambles catch it. It's nothing on it's ripped. I tell a lie, there's one thing. Now, in years of use, this is the only thing that's happened. And this actually happened when I lent this particular jacket to my girlfriend and she yanked the zip the wrong way. And she's just pulled that off. Not a great deal of an issue for myself, quite an easy fix if I really want to fix it. So there you go, that was the Kombat UK Patriot Jacket. And while I've got you here, just to go a little bit further, the fleece that I'm wearing here is the Recon Hoodie from Kombat UK as well. Now, because I've got the microphone here, it might sound a little bit noisy as I move around, which I'm really sorry for. Now, if you give me a second just to unclip this. So as you can see, really kind of, once you've got that outer shell on, you're protected, especially around the head and the neck area. So I'm just going to take this back off. It's a thick and durable fleece. I've got quite a few of them now. I think I've got a couple in green, I've got a couple in black, which I wear when I'm just walking the dog and things. And like the Patriot Jacket, and this is one of the reasons that I always wear these two things in combination, is you'll notice, you might not notice actually because it's black, but there you go, you can see a pocket in exactly the same area. And the same on this sleeve as I was showing with the Patriot Jacket. There's that little pocket in the same place. And there's another one here, in the same place as well. And there's a little loop, which you might not see. Great for sticking a pen or something like that in, or maybe a little torch. I Again, this is just a functional, relatively thick fleece that I wear in combination with the Patriot Jacket, and the two of them work perfectly well together. Underneath this, in colder weather, now I don't want to take this off completely, in fact I will get rid of this. Excuse me for just a wee second. Right. That's a little bit better. Well, underneath this fleece, I'll wear a mesh t-shirt. This is the Kombat UK Operators t-shirt that I'm wearing. I'll step back just a little bit so you can see me a little bit better in it. It's a nice fitting t-shirt, and I tend to move quite a lot, and I do move fast. You know, I tend to move quite quickly through the woods and stuff. Even when I've got my pack on, I'll go for a little jog and things like that. So between these three different layers, I'm really I'm well insulated. I've got good ventilation as well when I need it. And it's just something that served me really well. And again, the Recon fleece is it's available in the same kind of colours as the jacket. So I'm going to stick the links below. If you've got any further questions about this, feel free to give us a little shout. You can get in touch with us, obviously, in the comments, or you can join our Facebook group, which is called Wylies Outdoor World. And as always, everything that you see in any of the videos here, we've always got them on our website, wylisoutdoorworld.com. They'll stick a little link down below for you. Thanks very much for watching. Have yourself a great day. See you later.